The South Asian Journalists Association, or SAJA, held their annual convention in New York City, bringing together hundreds of journalists from around the world. Our very own Kanika Chadda takes us through the convention's gala dinner at Columbia University and speaks to some of SAJA's prominent members. Let's take a look.
The South Asian Journalists Association, or SAJA, started almost 20 years ago and has grown to include hundreds of members worldwide. I'm here at this year's convention where multi-platform journalism seemed to be a recurring theme of the day. I'm now with Asim Chabra, who has a long-standing affiliation with SAJA and currently runs the New York chapter. Asim, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Now tell us what new was brought to the table at this year's conference and how do you plan to evolve next year?
Well, you know, our conferences have been changing, and there was a point in time we used to have a two-day conference or 2.5-day conference. Last year, we actually did not do a conference. We just had a reception. We thought that maybe people were sort of OD'd on the conference. In fact, last year we tried something else where, as board members, we went to different cities and we had this program called SAJA Comes to You. So we went to Boston, did an event, and we went to Chicago and Jersey, and we went to California. And each time we advertised it to our members groups in those cities. And, you know, at times we had very fantastic attendance and good panel of journalists who were living in those cities. So we tried that. That worked well. So last year we only had a dinner reception and the awards gala here at Columbia University, though. But a lot of people then felt that they needed the conference. I mean, one of the good things about this convention and the conference is basically that there are a lot of young journalists, there are a lot of students, either who are about to graduate or have just graduated or are in the process of changing their jobs. And the kind of panels that we select essentially cater to a lot of them. I mean, you know, it's like starting out. How do you become a freelancer? How do you, do broadcast journalism, basic social networking techniques? And we have a huge job fair. This year was a very successful, think of any mainstream media company that was present here. I don't know how many jobs are really available, but at least the students get a chance to get some sort of an interview, hand over their resume, and get a sense of where their careers are all about. And we want to take it to a different level. I mean, there are other things that SAJA does, and we're going to be announcing the student awards tonight. We gave approximately $36,000 in student awards to I think about 18 to 20 students this year. Last year it was like half the amount. So each year we're also giving more money to students who are high school, undergrad, grad students, and this is money given to us by donations and fund, money that we raise here. So yeah, that's what we'll continue doing that and more. Yeah.
And can you tell our viewers how they become a member of SAJA if they're an aspiring journalist or interested in the field?
Oh, it's very easy actually. But first of all, SAJA is open not just to South Asians. You can be a non-South Asian also. You don't have to be a journalist. So we have 3 different levels of membership. We have a student membership, then we have a membership for journalists, and then we have an associate membership. If they go to our website, www.saja.org, they can register to become. Our membership fees are very, very low. It's $10 for student membership, $20 per year for journalists, and $40 for affiliates. And you get a lot. The money sort of helps good causes, but events like this, and through the year we do events in New York and at other chapters in Boston, Chicago, Washington D.C., and the Bay Area. We want to continue the conversation going on about journalism and South Asian journalism, and as much as possible, interact with others who are interested in South Asian. You don't have to be South Asian to be member, so it's very easy to become a member. Yeah.
Now, I was pleased to run into one of my mentors, Indira Somani, who's here at the convention. What do you think of it this year?
Well, I think it's fabulous. I mean, SAJA has grown in so many ways, and I just really, I'm enjoying the convention, I'm enjoying the reception, and it's just, gotten bigger and better every year, and it's amazing the number of speakers and guests that they have here.
And what do you think of the students and their eagerness to learn more about multi-platform journalism and where new media is taking us today?
Well, I had a chance to talk to quite a few students today, and they're enrolling into master's programs as well as getting out into the job market. And it's really impressive to see how much they've learned about multimedia in the various journalism programs they've been in. So they are definitely paving the way, yes.
Great. Any last thoughts that you'd like to share with us or the viewers?
Just that I'm happy to be a part of Saja, and it's an amazing place, and I hope you get to talk to more people while you're here.
Now I'm with Neil Katz, Executive News Editor at AOL Huffington Post Media Group. Neil, what brings you to Saja's convention today, and how long has your affiliation been with the organization?
I've been with the organization about 5 years, and Saja actually helped me start my career. When I first came out of grad school out of Columbia, Saja helped me get placed in India. I started reporting and working in India, and the stories I was able to get there and really bring back to America, it kind of started my whole career as a journalist. So I've always had a lot of heart for the organization.
Oh, that's wonderful. And what do you think of the South Asian diaspora settled here in the U.S. and their reportage of South Asia?
Well, for us, the Huffington Post are a huge news market, right? So we're always interested in what that group of people is interested in. It's exciting to be able to report stories for them and report stories about them. So we think it's really important to our coverage.
And what were some of the panels and speakers that piqued your interest today?
Well, I have to say I only went to one panel, but it was great. It was Adam Ellick of the New York Times, who was talking about video journalism and how to report overseas as a video journalist. And I used to be in Adam's group at the New York Times together, so he does great work. So it was really exciting to watch his work today.